Distinguished guests, colleagues, friends, welcome to State Library Victoria, welcome to the Melbourne Press Club, welcome to the Australian Media Hall of Fame. I'm Mark Baker, Chief Executive of the Melbourne Press Club. It's a great pleasure to have you all here tonight for the launch of The Premier and the Pen, the latest Media Hall of Fame exhibition to be curated and hosted by State Library Victoria. May I start by acknowledging State Library CEO Kate Tawney. I can hardly welcome her as this is her place. Kate is a great supporter of the Hall of Fame project and we are immensely grateful for that support. The exhibition focuses on some of the great gladiatorial contests fought in Indian ink between Victorian premiers and the cartoonists of our great newspapers. The fight between Les Tanner and Henry Bolte over the hanging of Ronald Ryan, a stoush that saw an entire edition of the Bulletin pulped before Tanner fled into the warm embrace of Graham Perkin at The Age, the sometimes bruising engagements between Jeff Kennett and Ron Tandberg, and Peter Nicholson and John Spooner, when it seemed every day was a bad hair day in Victoria, and the polka dot pursuit of Joan Kerner, who swore she never owned a polka dot dress, by Jeff Hook, and then it seemed so many others. It is a particular pleasure to have with us tonight two former Premiers of Victoria, the Honourable John Brumby and the Honourable John Cain, along with John's wife Nancy. John Cain will speak to us in a little while. Welcome, gentlemen. I commend you for your bravery in entering this literary lion's den, and I hope you will not choose the occasion to settle any old scores. Jeff Kennett was to have come and sends his apologies due to a last-minute board commitment. I had been looking forward to getting Jeff and Ron Tandberg together for a selfie. This exhibition gives just a glimpse of what a fabulous history of political cartooning we have in this country and what a preeminent place Victoria has had in that history. We also have with us tonight a roll call of many of the cartooning greats of the modern era. Andrew Dyson, Jeff Hook, Matt Golding, George Haddon, John Spooner and Tandberg. The door prize will be the best collective noun for a clutch of cartoonists. I'm pleased to say at one level that Peter Nicholson, who features prominently in the exhibition, is not here. Peter, of course, left the Australian some months ago, but he's found gainful employment drawing tonight and other nights for the Financial Review, so I know where the priorities of a cartoonist lie. Good luck to him. But perhaps the greatest of our cartoonists of the modern era is not here. If he were, I'm sure he would be forcefully interjecting from the sidelines with his inimitable voice vibrator. Les Tanner, a wonderful man and a prodigious talent in both words and images, died in 2001. I hope he is with us in spirit, and I'm delighted that his daughter Judy and her daughter are here with us tonight. In addition to Kate Tawney, may I acknowledge the work of many of her State Library colleagues who have helped to make this exhibition a reality, particularly Carolyn Fraser, who created the display. Tonight we'll hear briefly from Mike Smith, a former editor of The Age and chair of the selection panel for the Australian Media Hall of Fame, and then from John Cain. Later you will be welcome to visit the exhibition upstairs in the Dome Galleries, where Carolyn Fraser will give a brief introduction about the exhibits.